So. Das nächste Spiel heißt Murder Dog 4. Trial of the Murder Dog. Ein bisschen laut. Was mal. Ein kleines bisschen leiser. Murder Dog 4. Trial of the Murder Dog. The story so far. Murder Dog is on trial in the house. Keine Ahnung. For crimes against humanity. Court is now in session. The defendant, known as the Murder Dog. The start of the trial, no fooling around, it's life or death. AKA Crime Pooch, AKA Slaughter Pup, AKA Law Mutt, AKA Wolf O' Bones, has been charged with more than 1,500 instances of brutal homicide and assaults on human dignity. Also mit Teil 1 bis 3 gibt's nicht. Gibt nur Teil 4. Use, eat, destroy. Eat, evidence A. Eat, jurist. Help! Get it off me! Aye! How brutal it looks like Murder Dog is thinking laterally with respect to the ultimate goal of inflicting brutality on all comers. Murder Dog destroyed Jurist 1. Murder Dog destroyed Jurist 2. Murder Dog destroyed Jurist 3. Ha ha ha! Pulling out kidneys. He's fighting the battle on his own ground now. Murder Dog destroyed Bailiff 1. Murder Dog destroyed Bailiff 2. Bailiff 3 is informing the Dutch government to execute the Omega Plan. Murder Dog destroyed Bailiff 3. Murder Dog is frolicking in blood. Murder Dog released a ghoulish howl. You hear a faint whistling. Murder Dog devoured an entire head. The Dutch government has dropped a napalm bomb on the courthouse. Murder Dog suffered third-degree burns. Murder Dog is burning up. Murder Dog's flesh has cracked. Murder Dog's bones are cracking. Murder Dog's eyes have melted. Murder Dog is laughing. Murder Dog is laughing. Murder Dog is suffering terrific burns on his flesh. Murder Dog is dying. Murder Dog is dead. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. Murder Dog has been destroyed. Murder Dog has died in the way he lived, in the most brutal and pointlessly destructive manner imaginable. That's no joke. You can cast all the aspiration you want, but it's clear to see that he has intimately touched more lives, blah blah blah. But from a narrative perspective, this is not rather unsatisfactory. The Murder Dog should remain really without the context provided by the truly engaging in his opponent's system. Does this render his... It's a matter of contrast, that's all there is to say. But it's far too late for such theorizing at this point, now that all the principles have been obliterated. So turn off the game. Das Spiel schließt sich von selbst. Das machen wir nochmal. Murder Dog ist cool. Anwaltsspiel. Das einzige Anwaltsspiel ist, das ich kenne, ist Ace Attorney. Mit Phoenix Wright und so. Okay, diesmal machen wir erstmal nix. My thirst for bloodshed remains voluminous. Silence! The penalty for such crimes is death. How do you plead? Not guilty. My only crime is my love for absolute chaos. You will be given a turn to mount your own defense. Choose wisely. Call a witness. Opfernummer 1136. We would like to thank victim 1136. Blah blah blah. Thank you. I am also great. Ich kann nicht so schnell lesen. Ich müsste leider selbst lesen. Murder dog restrained from action. So feel free to talk. Would you be able to rate what happened to you? Cashier at the Burger Zone in shitty. Very sunny day. I was just about to go off shift. Can you see the stock anywhere in the courtroom? As I no longer have eyes, I cannot. What? Were you aware of the presence of the murder dog within shit city at this time? I was, as the murder dog was considered dog who entered the store on the day before an extra. To my knowledge, there was only one humanoid dog in shit city. Could you please tell court what happened next on that day? The store began to laugh. Extreme distressing sound. Moving closer. Backed away. Murder dog leaned forward. Dog tore off my face in its jaws. I was able to watch the dog pulverize my body. After destroying my torso, the dog grabbed a pack of cigars. Do you remember what he said? It sounded like Japanese nationalistic propaganda. Nationalist propaganda. I see. I don't remember what happened next. When I regained consciousness, I was a brain in a jar. Thank you, Terry. It will be all. Testimony of victim will be taken into account. It will be all. Evidence 1. On June, blah blah, the murder dog killed a whole bunch of people. I'm not sure why. He sprayed a toxic gas into the crowd and murdered strangers by running them down in a fire engine. Gott, ist das schwer zu lesen. Several buildings were torched. Some keine Ahnung. Murder dog violently assaulting people with hammers. However, this I did not see. 100 people were executed by the murder dog, and blood ran through the streets. Please bring this penis dog to justice. Thank you. Paul Barth, PhD. Refute. What were you doing on the morning in question? I was brushing my teeth. And what did you do then? Went on patrol. And what did you see? A factory emitting toxic gas. And this gas factory is poisoning the residents. It is certainly true to say that many were destroyed while in proximity of this factory. Murder dog, what happened then? Commandeered a truck. It choked on poison gas and was replaced by a duplicate. Commandeered a fire truck to help out the civilians. You expect us to believe that these reports of murder were only part of a wider and uncharacteristically humane struggle? That's my case and I'm sticking to it. Very well. This will be taken into account by the jury. The court takes your interpretation of the letter into account. Evidence B. Photograph of the murder dog graphically executing a victim. Das bin nicht ich. That wasn't me. Sag ich doch. Really, you have to do better then. That's not a real corpse. But this photograph is blank. Deny everything. The jury demands a serious refutation of the evidence. I was trying to put her back together again after an auto mishap in my role as a police. I guess that's all we're getting. The court reluctantly must keep the testimony of murder dog in mind while viewing this evidence. Ah. Good. Evidence Z. Was war denn? Forensic report. Hair comparison. Sample from the murder dog 2011. Short, inflexible, bristly hairs. Canine in nature. So there's no known breed. Sample from crime scene Shit City. Short, rather inflexible, flat, bristly hair. Canine in nature. Hairs restricting human blood from an unsolved murder. At this point, murder dog was officially of the Shit City Police Department, was a dog of interest to the military league. Contest. On what grounds do you contest this evidence? Dog hair gets everywhere anyway. This prosecuting attorney rhetorically asks if you took that from the latest Garfield to widespread laughs, which stop abruptly as you slowly turn in your chair to face the court. Crime hairs don't match. Prosecutor's forensic expert rebuffs your argument by pointing out that while some degeneration is to be expected over a long period, the uncategorizable nature of the evidence and the similarity uncharacterizable murder dog should not be circumstantial evidence. Prosecuting attorney looks irritated and tries to launch into a rhetorical speech before murder dog leans slowly over the table and growls, "Circumstantial," through a savage canine maw, evidence unfit for human speech. The jury pulls itself together and decides that this is a valid objection to the report, which can therefore only be used to supplement more concrete evidence. Perfect. Call a witness, Police King. It's great to be here. It's great to see you again, Murder Dog. You're my brother and I love you, but it's my professional opinion that you've got to be destroyed, bro. The head of police in Shit City. His relationship to the murder dog is ambiguous. Is this an allegory? It's too soon to tell. Woof. Apprehending the murder dog, he became savage and brutally executed several officers, maiming more. Bark! Bark, bark, bark. It would be accurate to say that no charges had been brought against murder dog from my department, yes. Woof! We were first informed about the law enforcement potential of the murder dog by a top secret branch of the US military. Bark, bark, bark. Is it is correct to say that murder dog's facility with blood was regarded as an asset by the SCPD, but only within the strict parameters of big picture law enforcement. Growl. Grr. Well, in light of your devoted service, we felt that woof woof woof. Well, there was no physical difference between the chaos committed in murder dog's own time and that committed in service of law. Grr. Now the CPD has no intention of releasing our files to period bug. I object to the use of the word implicates in this context. Wolf. The SCPD refuses to comment on the trial of Murder He is a valued law officer and we wish him well. Police chief backed off. Prosecution lost a witness. Bam! Never mind. Call a witness. Jono. Wer auch immer das ist. A member of the scum press, it goes without saying that his public sentimentally comes at the cost of private cynical implication. What's he up to? Dollar! It's true I made a lot of money from my book on the murder dog case, but it was all above board as a result of working to bring information to the public. The murder dog was quite a well-known figure initially before the unexpected mere blackout on the subject. Tracking him down revealed that he had gone rogue. The mutilated bodies I found while covering the murder dog case haunt me to this day, judging me. Murdoch gazes sternly into the journalist's eyes, but the man does not flinch. The Shit City Bugle has the largest circulation of any paper in the city, partially due to our covering of the Murdoch crisis. My name is Pete Hrugger, and I am an investigative journalist for the Shit City Bugle. I worked the beat in Shit City for many years, which only made it more traumatizing when it was so radically depopulated by the murder dog. In response to the carnage I witnessed on the murder dog case, I lapsed into alcoholism for several months before going clean with the help of my wife Michelle. I would say that egotistical profiteering is a rather harsh way of looking at this issue. Of course, I feel guilty from profiting from such brutality, but how does it feel to be the IG farm of your time? Now wait just a minute. Let the record state that I have never made financial profit from my various rampages. Unlike, but I think we all know who the real murder dog is here. I can't believe this. Case dismissed. Let this be a lesson to you. Thank you, murder dog. The witness is dismissed. Der guckt so böse. Jurists are civil-minded taxpayers who have banded together and enforce justice on you. But you'd better hope they're in a good mood. Can't use them unless you have some wider secret plan. Use. Rest. Reveal plan. Murder everyone. 9. Rest case. Yeah. The prosecution will now make its case against the murder dog. Prosecution makes use of a letter from a reputable witness from which indicates murder dog is an act of mass murder. The prosecution attempts to submit a photograph of murder dog destroying a woman, but murder dog has already given a technical plausible explanation for it. Attempts to submit a forensic hair analysis to court, but has admit that it constitutes circumstantial evidence at best. Brings the police king as a witness before the court, but he refuses to testify as it may implicate the department in military league. The prosecution brings a victim of the murder dog before the court, who implicates the murder dog in an extremely brutal act of assault and intended homicide. Prosecution brings an esteemed journalist to the stand, but he is too emotional to testify following a verbal beating from the murder dog. Based on the evidence submitted before the court, I can't believe I'm saying this. Based on the evidence submitted before the court, we hereby find the murder dog Not guilty. Bam! Ha 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 ha! Your blood will run through the streets before dawn. Court is dismissed, and may God have mercy on our souls. Murder Dog has been released. Yes! Oh, awful. How desperate, let's be frank. I've attacked the... Jesus, blah 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 blah. Also einmal ist Murder Dog verbrannt, einmal ist er freigelassen worden. Sehr gut, sehr gut.